Oh, right. Hi, YouTube. This is Alex, or Kane Zella on YouTube. God, I suck at this. Alright, I'm doing a deck profile for Geminis. Not a very common archetype, but I mean, hey, I like it. So we'll start off. 2 Gemini soldiers. I would love to have 3, but I don't have 3, so I can't really do anything about that. It's an amazing card when you Gemini summon it. It increases the special summoning capabilities of your deck. Next is Future Samurai. I run triple of him because he's amazing. He get removed from play a monster in your grave, destroy 1 monster on the field. He's a beautiful monster. I don't know why you wouldn't run him. This Gemini Lancer, 1800 hitter, has piercing when he's Gemini summoned. Why not? Run 1 of him. Grass Chopper, beautiful monster, 5 stars, 1 tribute, or if you use Supervise like I do, just special summon it, has the ability to attack all your opponent's monsters. Chthonian Emperor Dragon, another beautiful monster, 2400 attack points, 1 tribute, it's a dragon. If you Gemini summon it, it can attack twice. Beautiful monster. Chevalier. I like Chevalier, it's a 1900 hitter, and then its effect I hardly ever use, but when I do, I get a good use out of it. Get rid of a equip card equipped to him, and then destroy a card your opponent controls. Ancient Gear Knight, I run 1 of him, he's good. He's an Ancient Gear monster for Geminis, which is really nice. 2 Blaze Wing Butterflies. When it's Gemini summoned, you contribute it and send it to the grave to special summon a Gemini monster from your grave with its effect. As in, get back some big monster that you can get, like Chthonian or Grass Chopper or Phoenix. Speaking of Phoenix, Phoenix Gearfried. An amazing monster. Normal while he's in the grave. 2800 attack. His effect, when your opponent activates a spell card, special summon a Gemini monster back from the grave, and then, or it might be the deck, I think it's grave, and then you can send an equip to negate. You can send an equip to negate stuff that your opponent does. A beautiful, beautiful monster. And then 2 Toon Magicians, because I actually run the synchro for the deck, Black Brute Drago, which I never got out in me and James's last duel. He's the tuner for the deck, a Gemini tuner. Necro Defender. I run him, especially if I have Gemini Soldier on the field, because I just remove him, Gemini Soldier can't be killed, and I take no battle damage, ensuring that I have him for the next turn, unless of course they be a douche and use Dark Hole.
Would you run 3?
No, because it could be a bad dead draw, in my opinion. Featherizer. I only run 1. I wouldn't suggest running more than 1, only because when it's destroyed by battle, send a Gemini monster from your deck to your grave, and then draw a card. The drawing's nice. The sending the monster to the grave is nice, especially the way I play this deck.
Would you run it at 3?
No, I still would only run it at 1.
Tell me why.
Because it's a bad dead. If another dead draw, plus I mean half the time my opponent can tell what it is, so there's no. Yeah, really.
Hey, Alex just said a card. I wonder what it is.
Yeah.
It's definitely Featherizer.
Dark Valkyria. I like her because her effect. It might be 1 time per duel, but she gives herself a counter and she can destroy a monster. Plus, she's a nice 1800 hitter. 2 Gemini Scorpions for the special summoning capabilities, because this deck needs a lot of special summoning, and this card is 1 card that gives it. And then Knight of Red Lotus, a card made specifically for this archetype, in my opinion, because it special summons normal monsters back from the grave. So it's super good, and it can be special summoned by its own effect.
Can you say dragons much?
Yeah, really. So next we have spells. We have spell cards. 1 Herculean Power. I don't run 3 because it could be a bad dead draw. I only run 1 because you can special summon a monster and then normal summon and give it its effect right off the bat. Or you can special summon and then set, or special summon and normal summon. You know how that goes. 1 Swords, mainly because I don't think I have another one, and if I do, then I don't have it in here.
Would you run 2?
Yes, I would run 2 if I had to. Monster Reborn. Why wouldn't you run this card? Honestly.
Next card.
White Elephant's Gift. Would run 3 if I had 3. Send 1 face-up non-effect monster you have to draw 2. Why wouldn't you run this card? Especially the way I run this deck to get crap back from the grave.
Guys on YouTube, hit me up for more Elephant's Gift, please.
Triple Gemini Sparks. Why wouldn't you run this beautiful, beautiful card? It tribute a Gemini. That's all you have to do. Destroy 1 card your opponent controls and draw a card. It's a beautiful card. Why wouldn't you run 3? Heavy Storm. Why wouldn't you run it?
Next card.
Why wouldn't you run it? 2 Supervises. I would run 3 if I had them, because it gives Geminis their effect without normal summoning, and when it's sent to the grave, special summon a normal monster from the grave. No level limit, so bring back Gearfried. Or if you did like I did before I disbanded and then remade the deck, run a Blue Eyes, just bring back Blue Eyes. Now, that was spells. Now on to traps. Gemini Trap Hole. I honestly wouldn't run more than one of this card, only because your Gemini monsters have to have their effect, and half the time I will not give them their effect unless I actually need it. What this does is if a Gemini monster is destroyed by battle while it has its effect, destroy all your opponent's monsters. It's good, but half the time I don't get my monster's effect, so there's no point in running it. Mirror Force. Why wouldn't you run this card?
Heavy Storm.
That's a valid point, but hey, it stops people from attacking. Triple Birthright. Amazing card. It's a Call of the Haunted for normal monsters. I don't think I actually have a call in here, so I mean that works out. It's a Call of the Haunted for normal monsters. That's pretty much all it is. Run triple. Justy Break. A Mirror Force for normal monsters. Why you wouldn't run this card, I don't know. I can't give you an answer.
Would you run it at 7 if you could?
Oh, yes. Oh, very much yes. One Champion's Vigilance. I wouldn't run more than one of this card, only because I only have one Phoenix Gearfried. Its effect is, if you have a level 7 or higher face-up normal monster, it's a Solemn Judgment. Though I wouldn't run more than one unless I had more Gearfrieds or the new Dragon Gemini monster that's coming out here in the next pack, Order of Chaos.
What is that card?
I don't know what it does, so don't ask me yet.
You know what the name is?
No. I'll look it up in a little bit. And then last but not least for traps, Reinforced Truth. A good card. I only run it because of Gemini Soldier, because it's easy card, especially summon a level 2 or lower warrior type monster from your deck. I do it at the opponent's end phase so that I have him right there and ready to Gemini summon for the next turn. And then for Synchro monsters, the only good ones I have, Black Brute Drago, the Gemini monster thing, Synchro monster. It has a good effect. Discard a Gemini monster, destroy a spell or trap card on the field. And when this card is destroyed, special summon one Gemini monster from your graveyard with its effect. Alright, this has been Alex Kussler with his Gemini deck, and have a good day. Bye-bye.